Hey guys, Team Global Strand here, bringing you the much needed update slash repost of my spellbook decks. So, here we go. Start things off with 3 High Priestess. I'm just going to go over things real quick since I've already posted this before just with quality. Boss Monster deck, specials by revealing 3 books, and once per turn can pop a card by banishing a book from hand or grave. Really good, really versatile, and she is the High Priestess, so that is all. Round 1 Destroyer. A little bit better in this build because it's more turbo based, which you'll see a little bit later. Manage 3 books, comes back out, 25 footer. Got 2 of the mini strats for the deck. Spellbook Magician searches for any book when it's successfully flipped or normal summoned. Basically a search for the deck. You're on 1 Stoic, he's a new card. When he's sent to the graveyard, you're allowed to add 1 level 3 Prophecy monster to your hands, which is really good for deck thinning and helps out with Wonder Wand, which I still run a lot of. As far as the cards he searches, you go 3, 2, 1, 1. Temperance, as you remember, besides being my actual card, actual tarot, whatever. Play a book, special summons this high level spellcaster, good for it. Run 2 of that over anything because this is more of a turbo build, like I said, you want specialty cards out. Run 1 Justice, a new card. Instead of specialing, it adds 1 high level to your hand during the end phase, and also a spellbook on top of that. I like this because it's inherited +1 because it gives you 2 cards for 1, and just the fact that it is Veiler bait because it goes off during the end phase as opposed to anything else. So even if they hit it, it's cool because you're still going to make your +1. One of those is the Hermit. Whenever you play a book, he increases level by 2. It's basically there just to help match for exceeds and singles and stuff. That's all. As far as hand traps, still on the 2 Trag Bags because they're amazing and we deck them like crap. Still on 2 Veilers because they're amazing and because they're our tuners for the deck. And then the last 2 monsters are a little techie. Caught up from a little someone named Vexgus Cordero. I don't know, you probably know that fancy YouTube guy. I'm just talking about cool things you can do with towers, so we're running 1 Copycat because it steals their monster's attack, and 1 Lily because you don't run traps, which means you don't worry about solemns, so you don't have to worry about paying your life and can just make happy fun time happen. Seriously, I can't say how many times I just open this card and ends. It makes them waste resources. That's all. Book-wise, running 3 Wisdom. They're not Solemn Judgment, they're Forbidden Lance card. Makes them immune to spells and traps. 3 power-ups. Gives you a +1000 power-up, and if it hits, you search your deck for Spellbook. 3 Secrets, because it's your searcher of the deck. Helps you search anything. Got 2 towers in here, new cards that feel spell. During your standby phase, you can return 1 book from your grave to your deck to draw an extra card. And you can do this if you have a spellcaster not only on the field, but also in the graveyard, so even if you have no monster, it still goes off. When it gets knocked down, you can special 1 monster from your deck equal to number of books in your grave, including itself. This is really good. This helps you thin your deck, and like I said, that's why you run the Copycat, Lily, all that fun stuff. It creates mind games. It's a good card. One of the other new books is the Spellbook of Eternity. Returns 1 banished card back to your hands. It's really good because it helps with all your boss monsters that cycle cards out, and just gives you more books to play. Run 2 because you're going to be cycling this and a lot of the 2 and 1 of those back to your deck with Tower and such, so I don't think you need to run 3 of every book. Still at 2 lives. Like I said, really retarded Monster Reborn. Reveal 1 book, banish caster, and level changes happen. Cool thing about this is that if you knock this off once it's on the field, all it'll do is change the level back to normal. So that does help you with exceeds and singers and stuff, and it keeps your monster on the field, so floaty card is floaty. Finally, last 2 new books. I play 1 of each. Stupid thing. Spellbook Star Hall. There we go. Spellbook Star Hall gives you a +100 for every counter on it. You get counters anytime anyone activates a book, which is really good for mirror matches. And when they knock it down, you can search your deck for any monster equal to the number of counters on here. So, it's a good. Finally, is Fates. You could do a number of things equal to the number of books you banish. For 1 book, you can spin it face down. 2 books lets you basically combine Book of Moon, Econ, if you think of it that way. And 3 just banishes the cards, so gives you more bait for your eternities. And yeah, I would almost consider this a boss card. It's a quick play spell, very versatile, very good. We run 2 reasonings because more of a turbo engine now. Lets you cycle your books in for get stuff ready for things like Eternity and Star Hall. Gets you set up for your Priestess and Destroyer plays. Just creates lots of combos. The cool thing is, even if they hit the number right, just because the way this deck runs, you still could probably plus off it because you'll probably get a Destroyer in the grave, Stoic in the grave to help you search. It enables combos. It's a good thing. We still run the triple wand because they're amazing. And you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Without these 3 cards, so that's what you do. Let's go into the side deck real quick. This is more of a control build, I think. You run 1 more Magician, because helps you search cards. Swap out the Temperance for another Justice. Like I said, I like her inherited a lot better, just Temperance is better for the turbo build. 2 of this amazing card. Once per turn, cycles the book back in to give one of your monsters a power up in terms of level and attack. It's really good because it gets over your Thunder King problem. It's really good because it helps you match levels and make exceeds and all that fun stuff. So, it's a good card. I like it. Of course, more hand traps. We got 2 Max C's and a Veiler. We're going to Kaiku against those dragon things. 1 more Eternity because I consider it a boss card. 2 of this fun card. It's a field spell. It says that as long as the other caster near your opponent does, they can't play any spells. It makes Dark World cry. Trap-wise, got 2 Torrentials because they combo amazingly with Wisdom, and 2 Rivalry Warlords because you're playing Spellcasters and everyone else should be too. Let's see if I can, yeah. Take a quick look at the extra deck real quick. I honestly barely ever touch it, so I could take some suggestions on here. Start things off with the Black Ridge Dragon. It's my Orca. I got real ones, I don't care. Just play. It's my Aki Black Ridge. Of course, Arcanite because Spellcasters in here. You're on Scrappy and Stardust. This is my 2 level 8 dragons. Kitty Catastrophe as always, and this good card that helps you plus off against Synchro decks and still being a Spellcaster. Got Formula because you can make them. The 2 exclusive cards. This one lets you destroy spells and traps. This one lets you destroy monsters and stack your deck. So they're both good. They're both good if you can make me make them. Run 1 Levier because you do banish a lot on this deck. Big Eye because you can drop 7s. You run this because you can change your levels with life and then drop into Synchro or something. Shine Elf just gets in there, activates all your spellbook effects, makes your magicians live. Lots of good things. Scotchy's Gotchi. And the only rank 4 I decided was My Stroke. So, comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you think, what changes you'd make to extra deck and whatnot. Team Bluebolts Rayon, sign out once again. See you later, YouTube.